Hi, welcome back to the Audio Show channel. My name is Dave Skinz and I'm a product specialist here at Audio Show, and today we're going to have a look at the Alesis purse kit. As you can see on the box, it's everything you need to be able to play today. So it's fully self-contained, ready to unpack and ready for you to be able to play. And this is a drum kit for all skill levels and for guys that want to be able to jam at home in total silence or plug it into a speaker and you've got a real loud solution. Okay, so in terms of the pack, what you've got is a 9-inch snare and you've got 3 8-inch toms. On the cymbal side, they're all 10-inch cymbals. You've got the hi-hat, you've got a ride, and you've got a crash cymbal. For your pedals, you have a kick pedal and a hi-hat pedal that are independently plugged into the module. What's cool about this kit as well is you have a 4-post aluminium kit, a frame for it, so it's super sturdy, it's not going to knock around, and it's very easy and lightweight to be able to pick up. And the brain of this entire unit is the DM6, which is a great range of kits that was replaced by the Nitros, but that brain is super spectacular. So you've got 108 sounds built into there across 10 drum kits, and you've got 5 slots to be able to build your own kit. Also, as built as part of the module, you have 40 built-in songs to be able to play along with, and there's a light system on the module so you can actually track along and be able to teach yourself how to drum using the module. One of the best features of this module that I particularly like is also USB over MIDI, which allows you to be able to plug into computers and use systems like Addictive Drums or the Logic drums to be able to play the MIDI drums on the computer using the actual drum kit. It's very fun and very easy to be able to set up and use. Another cool feature of the DM6 module is obviously you've got audio in and audio out. It's via headphone jack, so you can plug into a speaker or a sound system to be able to get your volume super loud, or you can also plug in your headphones to be able to hear and listen and monitor audio coming through. So that's basically the burst kit. It's ready to go. It's for all ages. It's super silent to be able to work with, and it's a great deal. Get it today. Let's have a look inside the kit and let's break down those components and let's build this puppy and let's have a look how it all sits when it's put together. Right, so let's have a look at the burst kit. Let's get it open there. Oopsie. Right, as you can see, everything's quite neatly fits into the box itself. And you can see everything is broken down in the box and labeled, so it's nice and easy to build. When opening the box, I suggest the first thing you look for is going to be the user manual and the setup guide, so you understand what goes where and how to build the actual kit. So let's delve into where you're going to find that. That is going to be in your accessories box, which is that one right there. And if we open up the accessories box, there is your build module and the instruction manual for your module, as well as your cable loom, your L-rods to attach your toms and your snare to the frame, as well as your drumsticks. Okay, so I suggest starting there when you're opening the kit itself out. So we'll put that to one side. Then everything else is packed quite neatly. So if we have a look at the drum box, 9-inch drum box, that'll be your snare drum. Your cymbal pads are all 3 together, the 10 inches. They will be labeled individually, so you'll be able to see exactly what's going on with those. Every box is specifically labeled, except for that one. This is going to be your drum throne. There is the pedal box, so that'll contain your hi-hat and your kick pedal. That'll contain your drum pads as well as your headphones. And then this box will contain your rack frames. So pack all those back. There's your second rack box. So that'll be for the smaller frame poles. Just a loose piece of packaging. Very important part, your power supply. And then in the top right-hand part of the box, labeled, will be the DM6 module. Right, let's unpack all these and have a look at them piece by piece, and then we'll get assembling the kit. Right, so we've unpacked everything out of the box. It's everything in the table in front of us. Let's have a look at some important things. As I mentioned previously, guys, the important box to go to is the accessories box. The accessories box will contain your instructions for the build, as well as your instructions for the module, your warranty, as well as your drum key, the Allen key, and the screws to be able to get the module onto the frame. So let's go through the parts just so you have a visual identification of what they look like. We'll start with the snare. That's the 9-inch snare, guys. It looks pretty much like an 8-inch snare head with a little bit of the rim here, so you can get a snare and the rim shots. These are the toms, 8-inch toms, and as you can see, they attach, the toms and the snares all attached to the L rods via the frame, so that will then sit onto the frame as such. Right, so those are the toms and the snare. Here are the cymbals, the 10-inch cymbals, hi-hat, crash, and ride. Here are your pedals, your hi-hat pedal and kick pedal. Please note that these are interchangeable and one will work independently of the other, so you don't need to look specifically for the kick pedal, the hi-hat pedal. Obviously, they're your sticks. Here are your cymbal poles. Your ride and your crash will be the longer poles. Your hi-hat is the shorter pole. Okay, you guys obviously know what the module looks like. That's the DM6 module. And here is the power supply for the module. It's a 2-pin, nice and compact. The headphones you work with. The important part of the kit as well, here is the cable loom. This will attach from the module and go to each individual drum pad to be able to send a signal back and forth. This part is your drum throne. And then I wanted to show you the differentiator of the poles. These are going to be your horizontal poles, in other words, your poles that sit along the frame, and the thicker ones with the feet are going to be your upright, your horizontal frames, and these are going to be ones that sit directly on the ground. So, now that we know what all the pieces directly look like, let's do a quick time lapse and show you exactly how quick and easy it is to be able to build the burst kit. All these instructions and how we follow this is into the manual itself, so no worries, you'll be able to do this at home. It's dead easy, dead simple. Let's build the kit and have some fun.